Alright guys, Hayzink here, welcome back to the channel for another Street Fighter Duel video. Now, normally the second video I would put out after the trial guide video is going over like Wonderland training and stuff, but there's a more important thing to talk about, and it is going to be this new chaotic Starlight thing, right? Now, it's been revealed exactly what it's going to be within the game, and as that so wittingly says there, if you buy it, you are the fool, because I'm going to show you what it is, and the fact is, because of how it's actually going to function, I really do think that it's probably never going to be free to play, right? Just being completely upfront and blunt, it's probably never going to be free to play. We can see here, if you look, they've decided that the reason that people were not spending enough money, obviously, is because they didn't make it abundantly obvious how easy it was for you to spend money. So they've decided that doing this, making packs front and centre, easy for you to see, was a better way for you to spend money. And even there, they've kind of devalued it a little bit, because like they've positioned this as being a top purchase, but that's actually more expensive than it would be in the previous event. Like, I think you got 110 or 120 of these for that price. So really they've devalued this, although technically you can buy it daily, so you can buy, no you can't, you could buy 8 I think in the previous event, so you can't even buy more, right? Whatever, that's going to drive up profits. Let's go. In the garage, you can see here, they're telling you, look, a lot of this stuff is basically things that you could buy within the growth pack, but not quite as good as when it was in the growth pack. Like, for example, if we go and look at a growth pack just now, in fact, we won't even do that, I'll just tell you. This here, you can buy this in the growth pack for the same price for a unit, except along with this purchase, you would get all of this, but you would also get vehicle tokens. I think you would get like 12k vehicle tokens or something like that, along with it for the same price. So all of these purchases are available elsewhere at better value. I mean, I guess what they're saying here is if you buy 5 different packs, you unlock this, which, what is the lowest, cheapest way you could do that? 5 packs, $4.99. $4.99, $4.99. So for 25 quid, basically, you could get yourself 20 divination tokens, a copy of a character, some faith gems, and 99 normal gems. I mean, I suppose, technically speaking, if you wanted to try and get this as cheap as possible, then that's probably the cheapest way for you to pick up one of these units, right? But the big and most important thing here is obviously going to be this. It's going to be this chaotic Starlight. Now, it's actually not a fractional thing. I thought they would probably do this as a fractional thing, okay? If we can look here at exactly what it says. You can awaken special fighters with A-grade chaotic Starlight. This item is equivalent to an A-grade exclusive fighter, okay? Meanwhile, A-grade chaotic Starlight can be awakened to A+ grade, right? So what that's basically saying is, to level up a character, you essentially, if you have no dupes for that unit whatsoever, you know yourself, if you're trying to take that character up to SSS, right? To get them from S up to SS, you need 2 A+ copies of the unit, so that would be 4 of these chaotic Starlights. Then to go up to SSS to, sorry, from SS to SSS, you would need 6 of these, because you would need 2, 2, and 2. Okay, so it's obviously expensive, right? And they're actually making it so that you get less value doing this than you would simply on the growth pack purchasing the unit, because this is pretty much what you get in the growth pack. You can do this twice in the growth pack. It's $100 or pounds, whatever. You get that amount of stones, you get a copy of the unit, you get 40 divination tickets, and you get 6,480 of the VIP tokens, right? If you look here, you get the diamonds, the Starlust, or Wonderlust, whatever the fuck they're calling it, and you also get these VIP tokens, but you don't get the 40 divination tokens, right? So they're actually making this more expensive than buying a dupe, when buying a dupe is actually the same thing as doing this, right? So straight away they're overvaluing it. right? They're 100% overvaluing it. Now, the word in here as well, if you read it, it quite clearly states you can awaken special fighters with A-grade chaotic Starlight. Now, I don't have one, so I don't know if we can actually see it here, but I mean, we'll try. So if I go to here, I go to promote, I go to, it'd be good if I went to the right screen, go to awaken, we go down, click you. Right, so I think what would happen here is it would show here for these guys. Now if you look at the symbol is basically that crown with the sort of a bit at the side and the pokey down bit. So the symbol we know for special fighters, if we go back into here and look, that's what that is, right? The crown with the pokey down bit, it pretty much is exactly the symbol for special fighters, and it quite clearly states special fighters, right? So I believe, now I could be wrong, but I believe, just going by the wording, going by the symbol, going by everything else, I think it can only be used on these guys, which is, to be honest, the only time I would consider using it would be on someone like a collab unit, right? So that's kind of fine. Using it on someone like Jury or Bison or her would be a complete waste, right? It would be a total waste. So I guess it's not really a big deal because you wouldn't even consider using something like that on anything apart from these guys. But what I don't know is, I don't know if that is just one type of chaotic Starlight. I don't know if there's going to be like another chaotic Starlight that's maybe for regular units that might cost half of this. I've got absolutely no idea, but just based on this one that we can see here, it's not good. To be blunt, it's not good. Now some of you might think, oh, I mean, Hayzink, it means that you can level up a collab unit that's maybe away by now. Right, okay, fair enough. But if they only give you the option to buy one of these at a time, right? If you need to buy two every single time, right? Let's just say you decided, do you know what? I wasn't that into the game. I've got a copy of Monster Hunter Ken, who's an A rank. I want to get him up to triple S. I want to start using him. You would need to buy $1,200 worth of these to get there. Now, some people might say you might spend more than that pulling. You might, but you might not. You know, with this flat, you're going to spend $1,200 to get there. I don't necessarily know who this is for, to be honest. I really don't know who this is for, because if you're the type of person that's going to spend that type of money, you probably already did when you had the chance to spend that money on these exclusive fighters. The thing is as well, if we go in and look at growth packs, I believe they are here. Gift growth pack. You don't even have to go that far to buy the dupes. Like here, it's right here. Like you only need the unit to S rank to be able to buy 2 copies of them. And if you move down, I'm pretty sure you can buy more. No, you can't. You can only buy the 2, right? That's fine. Right, but you can buy 2 copies here. And usually, yep, you can also buy 2 copies here. And even here, if you have a look, let's just say we went with that, and we went with that. I mean, for the same money, for $99, you get far more value. So I feel like if you are someone who was even going to spend that type of money to begin with, you would have done it. And the value is just not there for you. I mean, you're not going to get the type of value from this system that makes it worthwhile for you to invest into. So it's left me asking the question that, who's this for? It's something that people could get excited about. Now sure, there is the chance that they are going to maybe potentially give us, I don't know, rewards that we could maybe get one of these, but let's be real, frank and blunt here, guys. Do you honestly see them giving us something for free as a reward that they are charging $100 for? I don't. And it's taken something that could potentially have rejuvenated the player base, and yeah, it's just basically turned everyone off even more. It's madness. I don't understand it. I don't really know who this is targeted at. I just think sometimes they come up with the craziest ideas and they're fucking awful. Awful. Anyway, I've been Hayzink. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Peace.